Kekulus here. This is a tutorial on the cryptocurrency update added to Bloxrp. This new update contains many features and is pretty complex to understand at first view. I'll be showing you how to use it and make money off this new update. Let's get into it. Firstly, you want to buy a miner and a rig. Make sure you have an outlet that can be connected to the rig. After this, you can pick up your rig and connect it to the outlet. Then pick up your miner, tap E to confirm it to the rig, then tap E onto the rig to install it. Now that we have this set up for the installation process, we can configure the miner to the rig. To do this, tap T on the rig. It'll bring up a terminal GUI that you can type into. Things start to get complex from this point on. We need to find the location and state of our miner. To do this, type the command list. This will bring up a list of the miner position, name or version of miner, type or upgrade level, status, and hash rate. At the moment, our hash rate is extremely low and won't produce much Bloxcoin when started. We'll ignore this and configure our miner. When configuring a miner, make sure to know the miner you're configuring. In this example, we are configuring a miner in position 1. Now we will type the command info. Then type the miner we are getting the information on, which is miner 1. Now that we can see it as error 1, this means it needs to be configured. Now type abort to leave the command branch. If you have the Cryptomining Game Pass, there is a unique command to make this easier, which is called autoconfig. If you don't have this, then pay attention to this part. To configure manually, type config. Then type the miner position, then type cryptocurrency, now do not press enter. For now, we are going to be using the cryptocurrency Bloxcoin, but this may change in the future. There could be more cryptos. But for now, type Bloxcoin. Now we have configured our miner 1 to Bloxcoin, and it is ready to start mining. Type abort. If you have more than one miner, you can do this process over and over again. Just make sure when you type your selection of miner, it is 2, 3, 4, or whatever it is. Now we would type the command start. To check that it actually has started, type the command list again, and now we can see that it is running. This is section 2 of the tutorial. I have just received a notification saying that my miner has encountered an error. To fix this, I need to find which of the miners in my rig have the error. We can locate a miner using the list command and find which miner has stopped working. We can see that miner 3 has currently encountered an error and has stopped working. We can use the info command to check what error code it has. As we can see, the error code is 104. There are many different error codes and all have unique puzzles. Error codes can either be repairable or updatable. Updates do not require puzzles. To find the difference between an update and a repair, you can check the first digit. In the number 101, we know it is an update because it is 100 or the first digit is 1. If the number was 201, we know it is a repair because it is 200 or the first digit is 2. This miner has the error 104. We now have to update the permission. This is a preview of all the repair codes or error codes. As we can see, number 1 equals CPU. So, if we have an error code 101 or 201, that means we need to repair or update the CPU. This is the same for the localizer. If it is 102 or 202, we have to repair or update the localizer. Same goes for the decryptor, which is number 3, and permission, which is number 4. Now I'll show you a showcase of how to solve the error codes. As we can see, error code 1 is the CPU. We have an expected outcome, which is 13, and we have 2 numbers and a blank. We have to add these 2 numbers, and then we get the expected outcome and minus the addition of these 2. So we add 7 plus 3 equals 10. So now 13 minus 10. This can also be 13 minus 13, 13 minus 9, etc. But the outcome is what the answer is. Now 13 minus 10 equals 3. So the answer to this error code is 3. Error code 2 is a localizer. This is very different and goes vertical. This uses multiplication instead of addition, and we have to multiply it by 1 or 2. Now, as we can see, it's 5 and then there's a 1 below it. We have to multiply these 2. Let's say there was 2 1s instead of 0 1, then it would be 3 times 2 because you have to add anything below the first number. Okay, so 5 times 1 equals 5. 3 times 1 equals 3. 9 times 0 equals 0. Anything that is a 0 is a blank, so you ignore it. 4 times 1 equals 4. 534 is the answer, ignoring the 0. We are now going to error code 3, which is a decryptor code. These, you have to find the letters in this code and ignore all the symbols. If you can successfully find all of these, you'll find a word that is related to the cryptocurrency update. These can be rig, Bloxcoin, or even hash. There is more, but I do not know all of them. As you can see, there is I, R, I, G, and you go from the top row to the bottom row. We know this is rig because there's an R, I, and G. To answer this, type in the word rig. This is error code 4, which is a permission code. To find the answer for this, you need to go down the row and find which letter is on the third or first, second, fourth, or fifth. So we know this is A3. So 1, 2, 3. So it's E. This is C1. Anything that is 1 is the letter that it's assigned to. So C would be C, D1 would be D, B4 or B1 would be B, A1 would be A. So this is C1, so it's C. D2, 1, 2, E. B4, 1, 2, 3, 4, A. E1, E. We put these all together, and here is the answer to this code. Now let's try this in our rig. We see that there is an error code for 3 and 1. Let's find the error code for 3. It is 104, so we need an update for the permission. So we type in the command update. Then we type the position of the miner we want to update, which is 3. Then we type what type of error code it is, and it's permission code because it's number 4. It's 104, so update permission. Now it should update it and store software. Now we can type abort to get out of the command branch. Now let's see for the info for number 1. It is 101, so it is another update. Let's type the command update, and it's number 1 for the position 1 miner, and it is not running. This is 101, so it's update CPU. Done. Type start, list. Now they are all running. This is the tutorial for Bloxrp crypto mining update. Thank you.